friends. Welcome back to another week of Children's Liturgy of the Word. It is the beginning of November. We've had Halloween, we've had our All Souls, we've had our All Saints, and now we are headed straight into the season of Advent. So exciting. But in the meantime, we are still in our ordinary time. We are in the 32nd Sunday of ordinary time. So exciting. We are wearing the color green, which tells the world that we are in ordinary time. So let's get started for the week. I want you to look at all of this money. Holy cow. There are so many $100 bills here. Wouldn't that be awesome? Could you imagine if it was real and it was all yours? This is just Melissa and Doug money, so it doesn't mean much to you guys, but if it was real, what would you do with it? Do you think you would buy toys? Or maybe you'd buy clothes? For me, I would take a trip to Disney World. That's what I would do if I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You could do anything you wanted if you had tons and tons of money. Now, let's look at what we have over here. What is this? Can you see what this is in my hands? Here, we'll go like that. It's a little bit less exciting. They are pennies, and we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies. Well, you can't give very much for 5 pennies, can you? But in our reading today, they mention some small pennies. Let's see if you can pick out how important they are, though. Our gospel today tells about a story about Jesus and a widow, a woman whose husband has passed away. There's no miracle at the end of this story, but a very important lesson. Let's listen to Jesus' words. The Lord be with you and with your spirit. This is a reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Glory to you, O Lord. Jesus was sitting in the temple near the offering box and watching people put in their gifts. He noticed that many rich people were giving a lot of money. Finally, a poor widow came up and she put in 2 coins that were worth only 5 pennies. Jesus told his disciples to gather around him. Then he said, I tell you that this poor widow has put in more than all the others. Everyone else gave what they didn't need, but she is very poor and gave everything she had. Now she doesn't have a cent to live on. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Now, in our story, what did you remember that the poor widow gave to the church? Just 2 coins that didn't amount to any more than 5 pennies. That's right, that's all she had. Now, what's the difference in the offerings given by the rich people and the one that was given by the very poor widow? Well, even though the widow's gift was very small and worth less in value, it was a greater sacrifice. She had to give up something for herself, maybe like a piece of candy, in order to give all that she had to the church. The rich donated money from their extra money, so they never really had to give up anything at all. So Jesus, which one did he look up to? That's right, he looked up to the widow who gave all she had, even though it was a small amount. Now, do you think there are times when Jesus wants you to sacrifice? Your job this week is to go out and give up something for another person. Think hard about what you can do. It doesn't have to be money. You can make sure that you give up something small, like maybe a piece of candy, even if it's the only one you had. Or it could be something big like your favorite toy or a toy at all to another little boy or girl. You can give up time playing video games, especially if that's something that means a lot to you. The point is to give up something that's super important, that's a great sacrifice that you can give up for others. After all, that's what Jesus did for us. He gave up his life so that we can have a greater life in heaven. All right, boys and girls, have a great week and we'll see you soon.